guys. I only have one video for this week and hopefully it'll be short. First, Happy New Year. And this video is kind of about New Year's and things that I'm kind of looking forward to for Max for the new year. But in terms of the actual week upcoming, I left everything on his data sheets the same. And there were a few things that Brianna had put hashtags by, which I know that he's mastered. The only reason I left them on there is because he has been a full week, a little bit more than that, without any kind of service. It's probably good just to redo all the things and make sure that he's still doing okay with that stuff. So all of that is the same. What else? Oh, I put speech is for Friday this week. It's just Friday. I know there was something else technical that I wanted to say, but I don't remember. So I'll write a note, I guess, if I can remember what it was. But really, for this upcoming, I don't know, the next few weeks and months and things, I just wanted to kind of put it out there that one really big focus that I want Max to have for the new year is behavioral. Well, first of all, he has done amazing during this break. I cannot believe, like, he was definitely wound up before Christmas, but once Christmas came, it was like a calm kind of settled on him. He's been really pretty independent with his showering. He actually locks the door on me now, and gets a little bit upset when I try and like peek in there to make sure he's doing okay. So I'm hoping that he's doing all the things correctly. I can faintly hear him counting sometimes, so that's really good. But he's been doing great with that. He got a haircut and he was so calm and he handled it so well. He's been I mean, I did let him like leave his stuff out for a while because some of the new tracks and things were hard to put together, but he's been pretty fairly agreeable with cleaning up. And I don't know, it's just like it's so nice to see him be just a little bit flexible, and that's what I want to see continue for him. I really want to see, and I talked with Bree a little bit about this before the break, but I just want to see Max feel more comfortable engaging in activities that aren't trains and dinosaurs. And, you know, math and reading and writing, all that definitely needs to stay the same. I think he's doing so good with the setup there. But, you know, when it comes to some of the extra things that are more homeschool related and not treatment plan related, like some of the social studies and the science, I'd really like to see him just engage more. Um, and you know, us worry a little bit less about the data and the learning, and really just kind of zone in on more of the behavior. I know I'm not explaining myself well, but I just want to see Max enjoy experiences more and find value, like inherent value within the experience, and not just rush through it in order to get those few minutes of playtime with the dinosaurs and the trains. Like, I'd love to see him just kind of settle in and slowly but surely lengthen the amount of time that he can engage and play. So, like, for example, in social studies, when he's doing the community helper thing, um, and I haven't seen him do this, so I don't know how he does with it, but I'd love to see him just like really enjoy that experience, and maybe switch it up and not just kind of go from vest to vest, but spend some time in a role play scenario where you take 5 or 10 minutes and you're just a chef and you play restaurant. And I just want to make sure, and you know what, maybe he is doing these things and you guys can, you know, talk with me and let me know. But like last year, a lot of what I saw was just a lot of what's next, when can we be done. He was just kind of rushing through things, I think, to be done and to get to that break. And I'd love to see him just play more and just enjoy being with you guys and playing and doing that with peers and all those different things. So I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but it's okay for me if he gets to less but spends more time just engaged in playing. So, like for math concepts, I know he still does not have half and whole, but I'm wondering if he just kind of relaxed a little and spent just play time. So not 5 minutes of quick activity time and go over it, but really, like, if you guys kind of threw caution to the wind and just pulled out the Play-Doh, like we have Play-Doh in the closet over here, and you were just like, all right, we're just gonna play, and maybe, because I know he gets anxious, set a timer and say, okay, because I know you need to know what's next, Max. Obviously you guys have your boards here to show him what's next, and then you can have a timer so he knows how long he's gonna play, and then just play. And if you spend too much time playing and you don't get to the other things, like, I'm okay with that. I just want to see him start to be a little bit more flexible, and even maybe like at the end of the day, if we started to build in just playtime, like teacher's choice. So where he's not playing with trains and dinosaurs, because I think that's going to affect his relationships with other kids, his ability to engage in non-structured play. So like during clinic, I think it's very structured, and he's got, like tasks that he engages in. But I'd love to see him just play maybe something that you guys want to play that has nothing to do with his special interests. And I'd like to see him build his level of comfort in being able to do that, because I think that will help him with relationships later. So I don't know, that's just kind of like what I'm looking for. And the reason I have this, Alex has this, she brought these things, and this is so cute and sweet, and I love it. And I'd love to see him do stuff like this, like even if it's not built in to the sheets, I think it's like okay to take some time and just do fun things, do a story time or do a craft or an activity. And I'm gonna try and come up with some stuff. But like, if you guys have any things like this or any ideas, and then I just want you to have the freedom and to feel free that if you do say, you know what, Max, let's read a story and do an activity that's like not in his sheets, and then you don't get to some of the data collection or some of the other stuff there, I want you to know, like, that's 1000% okay with me. Like, I just want to see him really settle into calm, focused playing and experiences, and being able to go out and do things in the community and not feel like anxious and all those things. Because I don't think that we're doing the medication route. We're not going to go back on that track. And I don't think he needs it. I don't know. After seeing him, over the break, I think that his behavior really spikes when he doesn't feel good. And I'm like very aware that when those motor tics start, something's up medically and we really need to get on it. So, but yeah, so that's it. That's all I really have. Everything is pretty much the same. And if you guys have any ideas for activities, like I wrote down a few things that maybe he could do more of, like, I wrote it here, crafts. Maybe he can do more crafts. Maybe he can do just more playing in general, like building, or I've got tons of toys in this closet over here. Like, there's bowling and puppets, and like, it doesn't necessarily need to be tied to this stuff over here, because I think that you'll still get all your treatment plan data from the behavioral end. And maybe more story times and Play-Doh. Did I already say that? And just whatever. I just kind of want to see him be a little bit more flexible in what he does and how he plays and what he plays with. So that's it, guys. I think you're the best, and I hope you had a really awesome break. And if you have any questions for me or anything, just let me know.